What's going on, YouTube? I had a few minutes waiting for family to get done doing whatever they're doing. Made some dinner, tacos. Ooh, had a day off today, so had a little time to kind of do some stuff. But yeah, I don't know if you saw or if I mentioned it on my last videos. I went on a 2-day delivery, Monday, Tuesday, yesterday, day before, which was actually like really cool. We left Albuquerque at, I think we left at 4:30 or something. Maybe 4:30. I don't know, but went east and delivered a few truck stops along the way. First good sized town, we had a lot of deliveries to make, most of the hotels. So that took probably about 4 or 5 hours. Town's about 2 hours away. Finished up our deliveries there. About another hour to the next town. And that town you'd normally do like maybe half-ish one day, half the next day, and then head out. But since there was two of us, we were trying to make good time and get that whole town done. That way it made our day two a little bit shorter, get back a little bit earlier. So they sent me with this guy, Jonathan. Very, very happy that they did. He's been there about 6 years, and he's probably the first person I've met on the transportation side of things that seems to be doing his best, or like caring about what he's doing. I don't know. So far, my opinion's kind of not so great. I guess, I've owned my own company for 13 years, and I kind of have a feeling of how I think things should operate. Just really disorganized, and maybe it's just I haven't been there long enough to kind of see, but in basically my first week, it just seems like there's not a lot of longevity, and the people who are there are kind of, for the most part, just burnt out. I think the lowest people get leaned on the hardest. And so it just seems like there's not that many people that have been there a long time. Because I have a feeling all the people that worked there for quite a while and really liked their jobs just got burnt out and left. I mean, that's just kind of, I don't know. It's weird. Things are, to me, like pretty disorganized. I do understand there's a lot of wheels turning, the warehouses, the transportation, the deliveries, there is a lot going on. So there's like a lot of people who need to be doing their jobs and doing them well for things to function. And so far, at least this week, I haven't really experienced it. I mean, there's a lot of people I see that are trying hard, but I just think they don't have support, and so I don't know. It's a bit annoying, but hopefully once I kind of have a little more experience and see how things go, maybe I can figure out sort of where my fit is, and when I'm on my own, I can kind of manage my day, manage my time, and stuff won't be quite as bothersome. But as of right now, I told myself in the beginning, I'm going to give it my best 6 months. I get 6 months on a resume, on an application, driving experience. I said, this is my first driving job, so I am very appreciative that somebody took me in and is willing to let me drive, and train me on a lot of the stuff that, you know, probably the companies don't really need to train somebody on, how to hook up trailers and God knows what, me learning how to back up to stuff, and I don't know, you know, there's just like lots of little stuff that comes with experience, and so, you know, it probably adds to the stress and the confusion of getting people on the road when you do take on new drivers. But I don't know. So told myself, give it my best 6 months, sort of readdress things after that. And, you know, if things are going well, you know, give it another 6 months. If things aren't going well, I'm pretty sure I've had quite a few job offers since accepting this job. I could probably go to one of those. But yeah, so we got out to the furthest town out and did those deliveries, got to stay in the Holiday Inn. That was nice. Our last delivery was a Subway, nice family. Hung out, kind of talked to them a little bit. They made us sandwiches for dinner, and so got fed. That was super nice. Got to just kind of relax, be by myself in a hotel room. Went to bed early. Woke up, we hit the road about 5, headed to the next town. I think it was about an hour and a half away. Cool thing about this, they're letting me do all the driving. So I got a lot of miles on this trip, get to experience some new things, getting out on the highway. I was on a 48-foot trailer, so kind of putting that into places, good experience. Did our deliveries in the next town, day 2, and then headed back. It was about 4 or 5 hours back to Albuquerque. A good portion of it, there was a really, really windy day. So I got to experience driving an empty trailer in the wind. And it was just perfect crosswind, probably 30, 40 miles an hour if I had to guess. And so gotta experience that. Wasn't quite as scary as I thought it'd be. And then again, got back kind of early, got off early. One of the other things, and I don't know if this is an organization thing or just because I'm new, I really never know if I'm gonna have to work the next day, other than Sundays. We're off Sundays. But I waited until about 8, 9 o'clock to see if I got a text to see if I worked the next day. I didn't know text, so I'm assuming they didn't need me to work, which, and maybe they're watching this, or maybe it's just coincidence, but I think I was getting pretty close to my 80 or my 8 day, 70 hours clock, which I probably could have gone and rode along with somebody and done more training that way. But I kind of just roughly did the math in my head, and I think I was about 60 hours on day 7. So I think I was probably, so maybe that's why I had the day off, because I'm pretty sure my clock will reset like 2:30 tomorrow morning, and so we don't start until about 4:30 or 5. So maybe that was their plan. That gets me 34 reset, clears my clock, and I can start working all over again. But working last week, I did 4 days off Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday. So and they were all long days, so that ate up a lot of the clock. And so I don't know if I work tomorrow. I think I can drive tomorrow. I'm pretty sure everything's reset. So maybe that I'll get that text. It's kind of one of the annoying things so far, is not knowing, not being able to plan my life around a schedule, because I just I have to wait until 8 o'clock and see if I got a text stuff I'm working tomorrow. And so that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm thankful I got to ride with Jonathan. He taught me a lot. Seems like a really good guy. I think he's kind of an asset to the company. I don't feel like he feels he's treated as an asset to the company, but of the people I met and seeing how he interacts with his customers and stuff, he's someone they should probably take care of, but I don't know. We'll see. But I appreciate you listening to me ramble here, and I'm gonna get to dinner. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.